Hey guys, um, so today is Friday. To think about that for a minute. Um, I went to bed at 6, not 6, I went to bed at 5:30 a.m. last night, or technically this morning. Um, I know, pretty bad, not good. Uh, I woke up at like 2 p.m., um, so yeah, um, not the best right now. Um, but I did go to AutoZone today, um, and I picked up a oil swivel wrench. Uh, for anyone who doesn't know what that is, it's a wrench handle with a circular, um, like a circular, usually metal, um, ring, and you use it to like get oil filters off, right? So you slip it on your oil filter and then you crank that bad boy. Because usually oil filters are on pretty dang hard. Um, it's a lot of torque. Um, so I picked one of those up. Um, I drained my oil out of my oil pan, for the motorcycle. Um, and I did the oil pan, the front oil. The Magna has two like oil pans. You have one on the bottom where the oil filter is, and you have one further up. I forgot what they called it, but it's like the front oil something. Um, I'm not sure what it does or what it oils. Um, but yeah, it's up there. So I took both of those out. I got oil all over this hand, like absolutely just not covered, but it's pretty slimy. Um, Drained it, and then I was like, okay, I'll get the oil filter off. So at first, the wrench it didn't fit on my oil filter. So I was like, okay, it it was barely just too small. I was like, dude, darn it, gosh darn it. Um, so I just kind of kept fiddling with it, and eventually I was able to just like shove it on, like get it on. Um, so I was like, okay, yes, let's go. And as I start to try to unscrew it, it has absolutely no grip, no traction at all. It just slides. It doesn't turn the oil filter to get it off. It just slides on the oil filter. Even though I had to jam it on there, it should be tight enough to like get traction and grip. I even cleaned off the oil filter so it isn't like slimy and slippery. It just didn't do anything. And I sat there for like 2 hours, sitting there trying with the wrench, taking the wrench off, trying with my hand, putting the wrench back on, and just switching back and forth. I dug through my garage to look for any sort of tool that I could use on it, and we don't have anything. So I'm gonna go back to AutoZone tomorrow because they're closed. It's 10 p.m. and no, I'm not gonna get an oil wrench. They're more like pliers you can with like little teeth. They're still for oil filters. I'm assuming it's probably good to get more traction, but I'll show you guys a picture. The thing I'm worried about is my oil filter is it's kind of in like a crowded area on my bike. Um, so hopefully you guys can see that thing right in the middle where the red, that's the handle, and it's like slides onto my oil filter there. But the thing, there's like the oil pan, not the oil pan, but there's like a little cylindrical housing right there where my thumb's pointing. Um, that is extremely close to the actual oil filter. So, and then there's also these pipes, the exhaust pipes right there. So there's very little space to actually work with to get a tool in there to get this bad boy off. I, I don't know, man. I'm gonna be annoyed if this is gonna turn into more than a 2 day thing. Um, but yeah, here's a picture of, I don't know if it'll focus. Let me zoom in. It's the oil pan. You can, oh, there we go. My finger's at the bottom right there with the drain plug. But it's been a pretty fun experience, figuring this stuff out on my own. I had to read the manual, just like set it all up, and then I went to AutoZone, bought the wrench. Wrench didn't work, so going to AutoZone tomorrow, but I'm going to have to go to bed at like, I said I need to go to bed at like 3 a.m. tonight, so I can wake up tomorrow before 2 p.m. so I can go to AutoZone, get another tool, come back, get the oil filter off, because it's my brother's birthday. I thought it was focusing back on me. It looked like it was focusing back on me, but I have to go back. I'm just gonna hold my hand up here. Hopefully it focuses. I have to go back, do all this stuff before 6 o'clock tomorrow because that's when we're doing a birthday dinner, and then Sunday, some one of my aunties and one of my uncles from New Zealand are visiting my grandpa. It's a surprise visit, and then some of my mom and dad's friends from New Zealand, two of them are coming to visit as well. They're also surprising my grandpa. So we're doing that on Sunday, and that's gonna be all day long. I already know we're gonna go down there probably at like 3 and not get back till like 10 or 9. See, that means I'm gonna miss a D&D. I don't know if my brother's coming because it is his turn to host the campaign, but last Sunday they didn't do a campaign, and yeah, so I don't know if they're doing the campaign tomorrow. I don't know. We'll see. I mean, if they're doing the campaign Sunday. Today they were doing like Bob Ross like painting stuff, and I didn't show up because I'm doing my motorcycle stuff instead. My own version of oil painting, but yeah. I was really I was really stressed out figuring this stuff out. I mean, I wasn't stressed, but when I work on my motorcycle, okay, we're just out of focus for the rest of the video, I guess. I'm sorry. When I work on my motorcycle, it takes a long time to do simple tasks because what happens is I'll work on it, I'll run into something like a problem or an issue, and then I'll just sit back and be like, okay, time to think about this. And I'll think for like 30 minutes in my chair while I'm just like on my phone or something, and then I'll get back to it. Like I take these long breaks between actually working on the bike. So it does take a while, which is why I need to wake up early tomorrow to get the tool, to get the filter off. But I hope leaving the bike with no oil in it overnight won't like mess it up. I have no idea if that'll dry out the components in the engine or something. I don't know. I don't think it should be that bad. I did put the oil cap back on so no bugs crawl in there. But yeah, hoping I'm just gonna let it sit overnight, get all of the oil out. And the other part that sucks about all this is I don't have a jack. I don't have a motorcycle stand. I don't have a jack. My motorcycle itself has two like prongs built into the back, so you can lift the bike up back onto those, but it only raises it like maybe 2 feet off the ground, like an extra 2, 3, 4 feet off the ground. Okay, not feet. No, it just raises it more off the ground. um, but yeah, yeah, that's my dilemma. We gotta hit up AutoZone tomorrow. I did one of these. I think maybe tomorrow's episode, or I say episode, but tomorrow's video or the video after that. I got Lego Star Wars: The Clone Wars, the third one, for free off of Twitch with Amazon Prime. So I think I'll do a video playing that. Just because Lego Star Wars has like a close place in my heart. Me and my siblings used to play the OG one on the GameCube. We had Lego Star Wars the original trilogy or something. It was like we had two of them. We had the prequels and the sequels. And we had like the full versions, I want to say. Um, and we absolutely we played the hell out of those games. I want to say on the prequel one we got 100%ed it, until one of my friends came over and he deleted the save file by accident. So that was dope. um, I still remember that. I don't know how you go about doing that, by accident, but yeah. Safe to say that guy wasn't allowed back in our house. Because it was like a combination effort between me, my older sister, and my older brother. Um, we loved that game, and the character creator as well in the cantina. Like you could make your own custom character. That was so fun. Um, of course, I made like a stormtrooper, shooter, bounty hunter guy every single time with a cape, because capes are cool. But we're gonna end the video here, even though I'm still blurry. I apologize if no one told you this today. I love you. I love you. And I will see you in whatever next video I do. Goodbye. Goodbye. Thank you for watching. Hold on. Okay, there we go. Goodbye.